Hello all, I am the Holland Phantom, and for today's video we're going to be having a live battle from the 2016 format. On one side, we've got the Night March deck, going up against the Yanmega Break deck, as used by Jesper Eriksen, the 2016 Senior Division Champion. So we'll see which of these two decks can take the victory today. But before we begin, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and to my Twitter account, at Holland_Phantom, so you don't miss out on any new Pokemon TCG content. And now with that out of the way, let's get into the battle. And here we go, the battle has started, with both players flipping over their starting Pokemon. On the Night March side, we've got Mew as the active Pokemon, and on the Yanmega side, we've got Yanma as the active Pokemon with a Combi on the bench. The Yanmega side is going first, playing Ultra Ball as their first card, discarding 2 cards from their hand to then search the deck for another Yanma. Yanma comes down to the bench. And the next card played is going to be a Bursting Balloon, equipped to the active Yanma, followed by Shaman EX, activating its ability Setup, to let the player draw until they have 6 cards in their hand. Any more cards being played? No, it's going to be it. No energy comes down for the Yanmega side, over to the Night March side. Double colorless energy is equipped to the active Mew, followed by Fighting Fury Belt to give Mew an extra 40 HP and 10 extra attack points. The next item is going to be Escape Rope, forcing the Yanmega player to switch their active Yanma for their benched one, getting the Bursting Balloon out of the active spot. The player is going to activate Professor Sycamore as their supporter for the turn. We did see a Lampent being discarded. Now the player gets to draw 7 brand new cards to refresh their hand. The Night March side does have to discard as many Night March Pokemon as they can to increase their attack power. So there we see a die noting that 1 Pokemon has been discarded so far. There we see a Battle Compressor searching the deck for up to 3 cards to discard. There we see another 2 Lampent. And there's the third one. So that will bring the total up to 4 Lampent in the discard pile, increasing the attack power of Night March to 80. Okay, there's the die indicating 4 Pokemon in the discard pile. Next card played is going to be a Joltik and a Pumpkaboo. 2 Night March attackers coming down onto the bench. And now Mew can copy their attacks with its ability Memories of Dawn. The player also activates Trainer's Mail to search the top 4 cards of the deck for any trainer card to add to their hand, and the one chosen is going to be Dimension Valley. Okay, there we see Dimension Valley coming into the player's hand, and there's the attack, going straight for the Night March, copying Joltik's attack, hitting for 80 damage and taking the first KO of the game. So Night March has taken 1 prize so far. On the Yanmega side, the next Yanma comes up, and both Yanma and Combi evolve into Yanmega and Vespiquen. The support is going to be N, forcing both players to shuffle away their hands, and now Night March gets to draw 5 cards, while Yanmega gets to draw 6, 1 for each of their remaining prizes. There we see the first attachment coming down into the Vespiquen, a double colorless energy, and another Yanma comes down to the bench, and there's the attack. It's going to be Assault Boom, hitting for 120 damage, and Yanmega does not have to use any energy cards because of their Sonic Vision ability. So if the player has exactly 4 cards in hand, Yanmega can attack for free. Okay, over to the Night March side, Joltik comes up as a no active Pokemon, and the player activates another Battle Compressor, discarding 2 Pumpkaboo and a Hex Maniac. So with 2 more Night Marchers in the discard pile, that'll bring the total up to 6. Increasing the Night March attack up to 120 damage, as long as they have the energy. Not yet, but they do have an Ultra Ball, discarding another Pumpkaboo. So that will bring the total up to 7 so far, and the chosen one is going to be a Shaman EX. The player's hoping to draw some more cards out of their deck to hopefully draw the double colorless energy. Okay, there's another die coming down, indicating the 7 Pokemon in the discard pile. There's Shaman coming down, activating Setup. And a couple of cards are being drawn. So let's see if they get the double colorless energy that they need. And yes, they did! Joltik will be able to attack this turn. There's the attack, Night March. Taking the second KO. And on the Yanmega side, Vespiquen comes up as the new active Pokemon. The player's counting how many Pokemon they have in the discard pile, as Vespiquen's attack also increases for each Pokemon in the discard pile, so that's 3 Pokemon so far. Another Yanmega comes down onto the bench. which immediately comes into the active spot. The player activates Forest of Giant Plants as their stadium, and now that they have 4 cards in hand, they can attack for free with Assault Boom, taking their second KO, and now both sides are tied at 4 prizes remaining. Pumpkaboo comes up as the new active Pokemon for the Night March side, and the player activates Teammates. It can only be used if one of their Pokemon was knocked out in the previous turn, and they can search their deck for only 2 cards. There's the 2 cards being chosen. They do not have to reveal them to their opponent. So let's see what they got. Pumpkaboo does need at least 3 energy to attack with Night March. Oh, actually, never mind, I take that back. Now they have Dimension Valley to reduce the attack cost to 2, so all they need is a double colorless energy. There we see a Puzzle of Time, actually 2 Puzzles of Time. If 2 are played at the same time, the player can get back 2 discarded cards to add back into their hand, and the 2 chosen ones are going to be the double colorless energies. So we will be seeing an attack coming through from Pumpkaboo. But first, there we see another Ultra Ball being played, discarding 2 more cards from the hand to search the deck for another Pokemon. And there we see another Joltik coming down, getting another attacker ready for the following turn. Joltik comes down onto the bench. The double colorless energy is equipped to the active Pumpkaboo. And there's the attack. Night March once again taking another KO. 3 prizes taken by the Night March side. So a lot of quick KOs coming from both sides. Another Shaman comes down for the Yanmega side to draw 1 card. A Bursting Balloon is equipped to the active Vespiquen. And there we see another Shaman. So that's 3 Shaman on the bench so far. They gotta be careful because they give up 2 prizes if they're KO'd. A Versus Seeker is played to get back N. And now both players have to shuffle away their hands. So that double colorless energy that was just gotten for the Night March side just got shuffled away. And now they only get to draw 3 cards off of N. So let's see what they got. A Battle Compressor is activated for the Yanmega side, discarding up to 3 cards from their deck. So there we see a Spinnerack, Ariados, and Yanmega Break. 3 Pokemon going into the discard pile, increasing the attack power of Vespiquen's Be Revenge attack by another 30 points. Okay, there's a dice being moved, so 8 Pokemon in the discard pile for Vespiquen. Actually, next we see a Revitalizer getting back 2 of the discarded Grass-type Pokemon, bringing back the total to 6. Yanma comes back down onto the bench, and there's the attack. Be Revenge, taking a 1-hit KO against Pumpkaboo, and both sides are still tied at 3 prizes remaining. It's a really close game. But with the Bursting Balloon, if Joltik attacks into Vespiquen, it will be KO'd right away, as Bursting Balloon will hit the Joltik for 60 damage in return. But a second Joltik is also put on the bench, just in case. Professor Sycamore draws 7 new cards from the deck, and there we see Puzzle of Time, but only 1 is played this time, looking at the top 3 cards of the deck, and now the player can rearrange them in any order they want. Okay, they did get the double colorless energy, coming down to the active Joltik. There's the attack, Night March, taking a KO against Vespiquen, but the Bursting Balloon takes a KO against Joltik, so both Pokemon are KO'd, and both players take a prize, so 2 prizes remaining apiece. Joltik and Yanma come up as a new active Pokemon for both sides. And over to the Yanmega side, let's see what they can do. Yanma evolves into Yanmega. Level Ball is played to search the deck for any Pokemon with 90 HP or fewer. And the player chooses Combee. Does the player have exactly 4 cards in hand so they can attack for free? Let's take a look. Yes, it looks like they do. Sonic Vision is active, so the player can attack with Assault Boom, taking the KO against Joltik, and now the Yanmega side is down to their final prize. Things are not looking good for the Night March side. The only Pokemon they have in play is Shaman. A special charge is played to get back 2 of the discarded double colors energies to shuffle back into the deck. So they need a way to get this Shaman out of the active spot and get another attacker up front. Can they pull it off? Okay, Ultra Ball would discard 2 cards to search the deck for another Pokemon. I believe they should have 1 Joltik left. Yeah, there it is. I believe that's going to be the final Joltik of the game. But do they have the double colorless energy? Okay, first they're going to be playing AZ to pick up the Shaman to get out of the active spot, so one part is solved so far. Shaman comes back down to activate setup, drawing some more cards out of the deck. The player really needs to draw into their next energy to stay in the game. And yes, they got it! Double colorless energy will be able to attack. And next we see another Shaman coming down, drawing some more cards out of the deck with another setup ability. Followed by Trainer's Mail to look at the top 4 cards. So the player's trying to find as many outs as they can because they realize that the Yanmega side is onto one more prize and Joltik's only got 30 HP. So it's possible for the Night March side to just lose on the next turn. So they're trying to find as many resources as they can to stay in the game for one more turn. Okay, there we see the Ultra Ball being played. Searching the deck for... what do they have left? For another Mew. Mew won't be able to save them in this turn either, as it's only got 50 HP, plus they already gave their energy attachment to Joltik. Okay, they're benching the Mew regardless. And there's the attack. Night March to take the one-hit KO against Yanmega, and now both sides are tied 1 prize remaining apiece. Combi comes up as a new active Pokemon, and if the Yanmega player has the Vespiquen and the double colorless energy, they will win this game. Okay, there we see a forest of giant plants coming down to replace the Dimension Valley. And yes, they do have the Vespiquen. Another Combi comes down, but do they have the double colorless energy? Okay, not yet, but they do have a Professor Sycamore to draw 7 brand new cards. So they have 7 more chances from this new hand to get that energy. Did they get it? Oh, it looks like they didn't, otherwise they would have played it by now. An Ultra Ball is played to search the deck for another Pokemon, and the one chosen is going to be another Vespiquen. Combi can evolve right away due to the effect of the Forest of Giant Plants. But do they have the energy? They don't! They only have the Bursting Balloon, and they pass the turn! That's all they have! So they're hoping that they can use this Bursting Balloon to stall out the turn. An N is played, forcing both players to shuffle away their hands, and both players only get to draw 1 card. So Joltik can either pass the turn without attacking, so they don't attack into the Bursting Balloon. Oh, but they're opting to go anyway. So both Pokemon are KO'd simultaneously, and both players take the final prize. And there's the handshake. Wow, okay, this has never happened before. It's a tie. There is no winner. So what did you guys think of that battle? Let me know down in the comments below, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video to help this channel grow and reach new viewers. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, this is the Holland Phantom logging out.